Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Spiritual Warrior UK here. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. Thank you for joining me. Please like, comment, give us a thumbs up. It's you that keeps the channel going. I'm truly grateful for all your lovely comments and subscribes and likes. Yeah, it's really lovely to do, and they're really lovely to receive. So if you are new to the channel, if you do subscribe to the channel and you put a comment in, then you are entered into the monthly prize draw, and that is to get a free reading from me. So I haven't done February's yet. I do apologize. I am a little bit behind. I took a week off and then I got loads of readings, and yeah, just trying to play catch up. So I'm going to do that this weekend, and I will announce it at the next reading, whoever that is. So if you are returning to the channel, then thank you. I'm so glad that you are resonating with these readings and you really get something out of them. That is the whole reason for me doing this channel here. So if you want to see my daily readings, they are on Instagram and Facebook. I'm there every day. I now have a Facebook group, the Spiritual Warrior, where we go into a lot more in-depth stuff. It's not just about readings. We're going to start talking about health and energy and all sorts of lovely stuff like that. So I'm just going to mix it up a little bit on Facebook. So what is the spring equinox? What is it going to mean for you? We've got pile A, we've got pile B, and we have pile C. Now on top of them all, if you can see, it's the Ace of Wands. Now the wands are all about new beginnings, new starts, passion, action, and of course the ace is about new, the start of something new. And we are the spring equinox, which is new beginnings, new birth, new season, new manifestations. So I just felt it was really apt to use the wands on the top of these decks. So are you drawn to pile A, pile B, or pile C? Okay, so let's get going, and we'll just move these to the side. So I haven't seen these cards, just a little bit of shedding there. Okay, so I am going to pull some more tarots. I'm going to put that to the side. Okay, we've got number 18. Say what you mean. Listen to your intuition. Purity. I love that card. Love, so much energy in that. Oh, and we've got number 51, which is milk and honey. So just give me a moment just to tune in, and let's just see what's going on. I feel that you're going to have the opportunity to speak with somebody. This could be your counterpart. This could be somebody, a friendship where you've parted company for a bit, wasn't left on such great terms. But actually what I get is that you both want to come together and talk. And actually I'm getting really bad pain in my chest. I feel that this was a really sad parting. Again, take it as it resonates. Whether it was a friendship, whether it was a relationship, a counterpart. The 18 is number 9, which they're really bringing me to, and this is about self-mastery. This is about, you know, tuning into your higher self, and sometimes we need to do that alone. Also, number 9 in the major arcana is the Hermit card. You know, you need to come within. You need to do some soul searching, some self-isolating, some withdrawal, and you can't always do that when you have someone very close to you. I'm getting a split message, so I'm getting that for some of you it is a love interest, and for some of you it was a friendship. Some of you might actually be both. I'm also getting that one dropped in, but this was all about, and everything always happens for a reason, but this was about for you to go in and to ascend from to another layer, and them as well actually. And what they're bringing me to is the tiger's eye. This has been coming through a lot recently, and I always forget what my crystals are called, but the tiger's eye always really stands out for me. And I feel that this was about protection. This was about protection actually for both of you, because you both needed to go your own way, and get wisdom, because they're really bringing me to the feathers that are in her hair. It might not even be feathers, but that's what I saw. To gain wisdom, to gain your own wisdom, and not to be distracted. And this really kind of nicely leads into listen to your intuition. You know, you have had that upgrade, you have had that higher ascension. You oh wow, do you know, I've never ever noticed that she's got three butterflies on her head. Wow. So there is a massive transformation that has happened, just so you can just see. Look at those butterflies. There has been a massive transformation that's happened to you, pile A. You really, if you always had the intuition, but you always questioned it, now is not the time to question it. It's clear. God, they're really using crystals today, which is, you know, they're actually, I think these are fluorite, which on the top of my head, I don't know what they mean, but what they're showing me is it's now crystal clear. It's, you know, go into the heart, it will be made crystal clear. Don't doubt your intuition. Interesting that the wolf also has a green eye, because they're really bringing to me that again, and they're also bringing to me the green in the rainbow. So a lot of heart energy is opened up. If there's been any pain from this parting, then please go into your heart and try to see it from a heart space. I do feel that there was a lot haven't been said. Again, very dry in my throat. I thought it was the sage, but it's a different sort of energy that I'm feeling. You are going to go into this conversation with a little bit of caution. You know, the wolf is cautious. They like to be in packs, that's where they like, but they can also be a lone wolf, is what I'm saying, what I'm being told. And there is an element of that the lone wolf, you needed to be the lone wolf, you need to be apart from your pack. I felt that you had a great connection to this person, and it was actually a really painful time, and you keep trying to see it from different visions, from different ways. And sometimes it's from a heart place and sometimes not so much, and that's really just about your pain that you felt. But things are really turning around, and we've got the 51. Now 51 is the number 6. Number 6 is about balance. This is about your intention required, and also it's the Lovers in the major arcana. So this can be about you know, a commitment. It can be about self-love. Remember, this is a general collective reason, so just take it as it resonates. It can also be about choices. Originally, that was what the Lovers card was about. But for me, milk and honey is, what is that? Oh, it's an elephant. Is that an elephant? I really think I need to get my eyes tested. I think it's an elephant. It looks like an elephant. Okay. Oh my God. It's an elephant. Okay. But things are looking rosy. Things are looking out. Milk and honey, for me, it's about the sweet tasting things. Things are about to get sweeter in your life. You've got the rainbow coming in. You know, things are going to get much easier. You know, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and here there's milk and honey at the end of the rainbow. Wherever this has been, whatever has been going on here for you, pile A's, I was going to say it's going to turn out okay, but you actually have the choice for it to turn out okay. If we go back to the Ace of Wands, this is about major change. This is about transformation, good news, finding new passion, new enthusiasm, new talent, new growth, new birth, movement. So you still have that free will for movement to take place for whatever it is you want, whatever it is your choice, and how that serves you. But whatever your decision, it is going to taste good with that milk and honey. It's almost like the sun card energy of what I'm getting there. It's really quite lovely. So let's just pour a little bit of tarot. What else do my lovely pile A's need to know? What is the equinox going to bring in for them? What is the equinox going to bring in for them? Okay. What is the equinox going to bring in for them, please? Thank you. Yeah, going into calmer waters definitely with this relationship or friendship. Take it as it resonates. Intuition. Okay, we've got the Knight. I'm actually going to pull it all because I'm feeling that there's like a big overall story that's going on here. Purity, please. Thank you. Milk and honey. just want to get a clarifier for 2 cards in reverse. Oh, okay. Interesting that the sun flips out, because that was the energy that I was getting from here. So I'm actually going to take that. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So what I feel is, what's the equinox going to bring in for you? It's going to bring renewed passion, renewed energy, people coming back. I believe somewhere along the line something's going into retrograde as well. I know I was listening to something this morning about that. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, definitely going into calmer waters with this relationship. Listening to your intuition, because it might come in quite quickly. And like the Emperor is about that, stepping into that leadership role, into that protectiveness. And I feel that sometimes you, with regards to this, you might feel that because you weren't expecting it, that you kind of go into a little bit of protective energy. But the Knight of Cups is about rushing in with that passionate love and trust, and there is still a lot of feelings around this. And you can be grounded enough. You need to go within and listen to yourself about what works for you. Try to be open-hearted. You have transformed, they have transformed. There is definitely communication coming in, and I do think it will come quick, and it will sort of shock you. It will kind of knock you off your 9 of Pentacles energy, that kind of sexy, confident, magnetic. You won't feel quite so much of that because you're not expecting it. But there is a purity in this reunion, in this communication, that leads to some really, really good, sweet things coming your way, because there is gold at the end of the rainbow, and it will be your decision of how you decide to move forward with this, because you have everything that you need. You have kind of manifested this in as well, because I feel that there was great sadness in this separation, or this time apart of the energy. You wanted to start again with this person. You wanted to bring this back into the now, but actually what you were guided to do was to have some space. So you walked away in the past, but now it's like that energy has returned, and you're not really too sure why. And it's returned because it's that kind of divine feminine energy. It's that receiving. The divine feminine energy is about receiving. It's about letting it come in. It's about releasing attachment. It's about letting go of the past, rising to your own power. When you're in your own power, you can see everything from a different place. You can see it from your cup of love, and there's no need to walk away, because we're always connected. And you just go into this with an open heart, with an open space within your transformation energy, and you just be you and look at this from your perspective and their perspective. Okay, interesting pile. I hope you found that useful. I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon. Okay, hello pile B. So let's have a look and see what your cards are. So how is the spring equinox going to affect you? Oh, we've got cycles, we've got romance, we've got change, and we've got yin. Wow, look at all this pink here. I feel that there's a fiery new path opening up for you, pile Bs. Cycles, there's been rise and falls of events. I'm actually feeling the Wheel of Fortune energy here, in that there's a rise and a fall, and there have been many cycles that you've been through. I feel that this is much more of a love reading for you, pile B, just because with all the pinks, for me pink is very much about heart energy. It is green as well, but I always see much more pinks for me when I feel it, and I feel that there is great love here. But it's almost like you were looking in the other direction. You see how she's sort of looking away here, and she's a little bit dazed, and she just looks like she's a little bit zoned out. And I feel that so what they're bringing me to here is all this drip that's down here, and they're saying to me this was the tears. So I feel that there were tears shared within this. It has a little bit of similar energy to pile A, to be honest, but I do feel that there's a new corridor opening. There's a new path being highlighted for you and your person. I don't feel that you're together, but I do feel for a big part of you that you do know this person. If you've not met somebody and the past is not for you, we're also going to clarify this with some tarot. Then this is about a new person coming in, that the change is turning, things are getting lighter. Really interesting. So with the horse that they've got here, they've just shifted me over here. They're almost sort of showing me a seahorse, and what a seahorse does when a seahorse finds its mate, they stick with it forever. And that's the imagery that I'm getting around here, that this is a romance of a lifetime. This could be your counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate. Take it as it resonates for you. We've got yin here, and yin is number 2. So the 2 is also the high priestess, but it's also about union, connection with another. The yin is the female energy, the divine feminine energy, and that's about your intuition, your knowing, your wisdom, your receiving. So what I'm getting with this is be receptive if you so desire, but much more in the fact that allow it to come to you. So you don't need to go and chase this. You don't need to go and look for this. It feels like she's looking out, and she's looking out, and where is it? I've been looking for so long. I just don't know where it is. It's almost like I glazed over because I've been looking and it's not arriving. It's not arriving. And I thought it was arriving. And I feel that that's that kind of energy there. It's not desperate, but there's a longing there, and it's like, you don't need to do this. I say she, but it's general collective. It's just energy, and it's a woman on the card. So you know, apply this as it resonates. But romance is coming to you. As I said, you may have met this person already, but it's almost like that this connection is protected. It's like the two of you are destined. There is always free will. You always have this. But again, with the seahorse that I'm getting with this, it's like you're rising to different heights with your counterpart, bringing in the feminine energy, and just allow this to come in for you. Wow, pile B. Let's see what else we've got with your tarot. Angels, guides, what else do we need to know for cycles? Oh. Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups, and we've got the 8 of Cups in reverse. Interesting, pile A also had the 8 of Cups in reverse. What do we got for the romance, please? Page of Swords and change. Goodness me, they're flying out. And you. This is really interesting because pile A also had a ace in reverse, and theirs was the Ace of Pentacles, I do believe. So let's just get a clarifier for the 2 cards in reverse. Queen of Cups. Okay, this is weird. The Queen of Cups also came out in pile A. So if you're drawn to pile A, then as well, you might want to check that out. Okay, it's falling out. Okay, 2 of Cups. And the yin, please. Where's the Knight of Cups in reverse? Okay, thank you. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Fool. Okay, give me a minute. So what I'm getting with this is that though there was a looking out, a longing, not a waiting, it's not a waiting energy. It's like, I know you're there. If you haven't met this person, it was almost like you knew that somebody was coming in, you know that somebody is coming in, and that you couldn't walk away from that energy. You couldn't walk away from that knowing, because you knew that it was going to give you this happy ever after, that everything that you've ever wanted within a relationship, everything that you've ever wanted within a situation, it was going to bring about abundance of love, abundance of energy, abundance of connectivity, to feel totally connected to another person. This is a romance of a lifetime. It's starting new. You're learning how to start afresh, learning how to speak and communicate well, to have your truth, but in a gentle, young way. Doesn't need to go in and be harsh. It's almost like that they are looking at this sword with delight, with glee, with honor, and it's almost like, yes, I get to communicate. This is how I feel about you. It's exciting. It's new. The change is coming about. There is going to be a change in this romance, a change in the sort of person that you are attracting in if you've not met this person yet. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Because this is about truth. This is about communication. And I feel that it was overwhelming. I feel that the truth didn't happen because there had to be a separation, or the truth hasn't yet happened because you haven't met this person. Take it as it resonates. But when you do, there is a lot of love, divine love, again stepping into your feminine energy. So that's about you receiving, again, very much like the Yin card. You don't need to go out chasing for this. You need to stand back and let it come to you. So the communication comes to you, you don't go chasing it, and then that will create change. That will create the person that you meet and stay together for the rest of your days. This is the Two of Cups. This is the union energy, and the Two of Pentacles. So we've got 2, 2 and 2. Lots of twos here, the 3 twos. Lovely, lovely, lovely balance, partnership coming in, union. The Knight of Cups is, it's really interesting. The energy is, what I'm getting with that is that I feel that both parties have been really going within. This is not the normal Knight of Cups energy, but I'm just getting drawn into that the pool of water that they're looking into. And of course this was in reverse, and I feel that that energy has now passed, that they've let go of the triggers. They're not going to be triggered anymore. They're not going to have this harshness. They're not going to be scared that you're going to turn around and be cold and upsetting. You're not going to do that. They know that if they come in a certain energy, they'll be met with a certain energy, and that they don't need to be afraid of it. They want a brand new beginning with you. They want to take that leap of faith. And in this beautiful card, you have the Fool with the rose in his hand. He's traveling light. He's got the loyal dog at his feet, and he's ready to take that leap of faith. He hasn't quite taken it yet. I feel that is coming up. They've just shown me to the bottom of the deck, which is the moon, and of course we've got the full moon, which is next weekend. Don't normally like dates because time is fluid, but occasionally when I say dates, they come in and they can be accurate. But of course, you know, it will be a shift for them at that time, and then it's got to translate through into you. So I hope you found that useful, pile B. I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll catch up with you again soon. Okay, pile C, let's see what we have in store for you. How is the spring equinox going to affect you? Okay, dreams. Wow, more butterflies in the near future. Inner peace and come to the edge. Wow. Okay, really strong energy coming in with this. I feel that this has been a dream. Whatever this is for you, general collective reading, take it as it resonates. Whatever it is for you, this, you have been manifesting this in. This is a dream. This is a creation. You've been nurturing this. I feel that you might have been waiting for this for a long time, because they really bring in me that she's asleep. Whereas it's not that you've been waiting and sat there and done anything, because I feel that you have been transforming. You've been putting on your wings and flying off. You've been really getting a lot of downloads into dream state, but being really committed and really steadfast with your manifestations in what you want your life to look like. And this is coming in because you've been so strong, because you've done the work, because you have been relentless, which is a really interesting word, relentless in your thought process, in your manifestations. It's going to come in and it's going to bring you inner peace. For me, fish are certainly as they're coming towards, if they were going away, I would feel that it's not so peaceful, but they're coming towards, they're going with the flow. You've allowed the flow to come in. You're swimming in harmony with somebody else. You know, we are so much water, the planet is so much water, and I feel that there is a fluidity to how you've allowed this to unflow. You've been brought to the edge without a doubt. We've got the 36, which is the number 9. The number 9 is the Hermit. We also had that in number 1. Different energy in this one, but some of the cards have come about. But again, we will look at the tarot with that. And I feel that you've been brought to the edge. You've been brought to the edge with your heart, with your faith, with your beliefs, but you have been steadfast. And I almost feel like you've been, you know, she's on her tiptoes on the edge, and that's, you know, I could have fallen at any minute, but I had true and utter faith that I was going to be protected, that I was going to be safe, that this is going to manifest for me, and I will allow it to happen when it happens, because I've got my Ace of Wands. I know that powerful change is coming in. If this is about business, then this is about good commerce coming in, good competition. If it's about love, then it's love, proposal, winning, winning love coming in, new starts, new beginning, transformation, creativity, passion. And, you know, and really drawn to the kind of yellow in this, much more solar plexus. And the solar plexus is where our mental and emotional bodies meet. It's about our self-worth, our personality, our ego, so how we feel about ourselves. And I feel that it's really strong for you, Pile C. Interesting, the bottom of the back of these cards are also very yellow as well, so I love how that ties in. So what else do we need to know for our Pile C, please? Okay. Got the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. We've got the 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay, new picture, please. Yeah, it's looking rosy. Inner peace, please. And come to the end. It's a really powerful energy. Pile C, you feel strong. Yeah, Lovers at the bottom of the deck. Okay. It feels completely different energy to the other two. Pile A and B were much more similar energy. This feels kind of fierce, but in a good way. 8 of Swords, please. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, please. Interesting. Actually, I'm going to leave that there because that's where it fell. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. 5 of Wands. Oh, 2 of Cups has just flipped again. I'm going to take all of those. Really interesting. 2 of Pentacles in reverse again. So a lot of repetitive cards here. I feel that actually, you know, this is, you're fierce because this has been a tough ride. You've worked hard, you've been planting the seeds, but there have been many times where you feel that you're sort of done with it. You're sort of getting distracted by it. You're sick of the triggers. You don't want the triggers anymore. You want a solution. You want to end this conflict. You want your dreams to manifest in, and it's almost like you don't know what else to do with this. But let me tell you, underneath your dreams, you've got the Hierophant, the Magician, and the Judgment card. So you have absolutely nothing to worry about. You stay steadfast. The dreams is also number 3 that they're bringing me to, and that is the Empress. That's about fertility. So for some of you, that might be birthing a child, if that's what your manifestation is. This could also be birthing a relationship, birthing a new job, birthing a new home, you know, whatever your dream is. But you've got a higher level of ascension, a higher level of commitment, a higher level of learning. You have all the tools. We've got the Magician there. Everything that you need to create this is what you've been manifesting in. Dreams are manifestation, 2 of it together. The Judgment core, you know, this was the wake up. This was the shift in consciousness. You 100% believe it. That again, steadfast is what they just keep saying to me. In the near future, this is coming in. We've got the Sun, the happiest card in the deck, underneath the 2 of Cups. Goodness me, I mean, if this is not true union with the self, then this is union with another that you've been desiring. I don't like, you know, I don't say waiting, I don't like that. Desiring. The inner peace is coming after much turmoil. There was an awakening within inside of you that realized that you were creating your own trap. And as soon as you realized that and let that go and went into inner peace, you were able to let go. You let go of the process. You let go of that that old patterning, and it was about for a while you recognized it. You recognized that you were the block, that you created your own reality, and that is where everything started to shift for you. It was literally hanging on the edge. You felt that you couldn't balance it up. There was so much anxiety around this. It kept you awake at night, but you again steadfast, and then this is going to allow you your lovers, this is going to allow you union, or this is going to allow you to make choices that completely go in your favor. Really amazing energy, Pile C, and I'm sending you much love because this has been a heck of a journey for you, but it's turning good, so stick with it. So I leave you there with so much love, so much light, and I'll speak to you again soon.